Hello, non-sports fans. My name is John Inman. I'm here with my good friend Brett Mairano, and this is Sports Poser, the show that helps you, the person that knows nothing about sports, look like you do in those Monday morning conversations. Hope you all had a great weekend. Brett, how are you?
I'm good. Greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina, John. Let's have a nice show today.
I think that's great. This is episode 4, and we've got some great enhancements today. We've got a spinning icon logo of us in the intro now, which is pretty exciting. We've gotten over 400 views, which is no pootie pie, according to my daughter, but nonetheless, we're doing okay for a couple middle-aged guys talking sports. And let's jump right into it. So, starting off, my favorite leading question, what's the biggest story of the weekend, Brett?
I can't believe it's 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
Tua got slammed to the ground. Looked like he got ragdolled and then came back in to lead the Miami Dolphins to a huge victory in an incredible game against the Buffalo Bills, who, as you know, I predict to win the Super Bowl this year.
Correct. And I hear there's a little controversy about Tua's return.
Well, when you saw him get hit, he literally staggered, fell down twice, got held up, and somehow made it back out, even though there's concussion protocol in the NFL that's very strict. I have no idea how he passed that one, but hey, we won, so I don't care.
That's Tua power. I know you had to have been conflicted because one, the Dolphins being your childhood favorite team, and the Bills being your prediction. That must have been a bit of a conundrum, but
not at all.
Excellent. Good to hear. A lot of clarity coming from Raleigh, North
Carolina.
No,
I just sat there having my favorite snack.
Excellent. Cheese Whiz is a winner.
Sometimes you got to bring the hammer, John.
This is props today. I love it. Fantastic. All right. What else happened this weekend that people are going to be talking about?
Oh, so what a great day for me. As you all know, I'm a Dolphins fan, so that was a dramatic win. And then right after that, we had a epic battle of two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in the 4:00 game, Eastern time, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers got the best of Tom. Tom begrudgingly shook his hand after, because he's a notoriously bad sport when he loses, but absolutely a horrible game. Both offenses look terrible. I think both Brady and Rodgers are starting to look their age, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. It sounds like they were both missing some weapons on their teams, though. Is that?
Yeah, but that's the NFL. Stands for not for long and next man up. So you've got to have people to replace key personnel, and if you don't, then that's on you.
Nice. So I have a tangential question here. So it's clear that AFC and NFC teams play each other during the year. They don't just play in conference until you get to the end of the season. They actually mix it up during the year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I just figured this out.
But is
that correct? Well, I just didn't know. So for uninformed people like me, here we go.
Well, you use tangential. I don't even know what that means. I don't think many people do. I don't even think you could spell it, actually. And then you just said something totally stupid. So I'm not really following what you're trying to say here.
I can spell it. I have Google. All right. Any takeaways from week 3 so far? How's the season shaping up?
Yeah, there's yesterday's games were kind of some real bad games. I don't think the NFL's heated up yet. I think people are still learning their roles and getting used to each other and their new offenses and new coaches and new players. So you'll start to see offenses play better. There's only 3 undefeated teams left right now: Miami Dolphins, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the New York Giants, who play tonight at Dallas. So they could lose tonight and there'd be only 2, which is crazy. There's only been 3 games and there's 32 teams and only 3 haven't lost yet. So you can see the NFL has got what every sports league wants, and that is parity. Anybody can beat anyone, and it's exciting, and you don't have teams dominating. And so every week's exciting, and you never know what's going to happen.
That's great. I think you predicted that in our preseason, that there was a lot of parity in the league and that we would probably see a pretty competitive season. So that's exciting.
Yeah, very tough to bet on the NFL right now. Lots of upsets. You just don't know what's going to happen, which is, again, why I like it.
All right. So you just mentioned the Monday night game, but from what I understand, something happened in Major League Baseball that's actually worth talking about. What's going on?
Yes. Yeah, you don't hear baseball much, but Albert Pujols, a longtime St. Louis Cardinal, came back home to play there this year, and he needed a bunch of home runs at the end of this season to reach 700. And only Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, and Barry Bonds have ever reached 700. So he hit his 700th the other night to have only the fourth player to have 700 home runs in a season. Baseball has been keeping statistics for about 120 years. So that's a very impressive record. And
That
then
is
also Aaron Judge for the Yankees, huge guy. He's 6'6", 280 pounds, probably one of the biggest baseball players ever.
sounds
Hit
like a
his
football
60th
player.
in baseball.
Yeah, I know, but he sounds like a football
Oh,
player.
right. I know. He's huge. He hit 60 home run. He's hit 60 and needs one more to tie Roger Maris, who beat Babe Ruth's record in 1961. So lots of old home run records being chased right now in baseball, which makes it a little more interesting for everybody.
That is interesting. I guess if you're 6'7" and 280, you need to hit home runs to be able to get back to the home plate.
Yeah. And he plays center field, which is a position where fast people play. So he
Wow,
is big and fast. He's amazing.
that's impressive. Very good. All right. Well, Brett, thank you again for another informative week. We'll wrap this up with appreciate your help and thank you all that have watched the show. We appreciate it. Brett's going to celebrate with a little cheese whiz and we're going to check out. So enjoy your week. We'll see you next week.